Hey y'all, it's Lizzie here. Today is February the 9th, 2020. Okay, I've got like this severe migraine, so I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet and sassy. Okay, all right, so today is weigh-in. We're traveling, so we're up here in, where are we? We're in, oh my God, I can't, oh my dear Jesus, we're in Byrdstown or Livingston, Tennessee. I wish I could just do well, you could actually see. I'm gonna flip it around a minute. Okay, so we're at a marina, if y'all can see. Okay, and I know y'all could see my ugly feet, but anyway, okay. Anyway, okay, so let me get back around here. All right, sorry about that. All right, so I've had a headache since we left the house, and we've been gone since about noon, and it's almost 3:30 now. Okay, so I know I get off track a lot. Okay, so let's see, my weigh-in. Today I weighed in at 3, thank God it's not 3. I weighed in at 229.7 pounds, which means I'm exactly 5 pounds lighter. Yay! Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, yeah, I really am. I'm excited. Okay, I thought I had sabotaged my weigh-in because last night we had a Valentine's Day banquet at our church, and I had actually forgotten about it, and I didn't know what they was going to serve. So I it's kind of funny. I had I went shopping yesterday. Yesterday morning, I decided, okay, I need to go pick up a few things to get ready. And hubby and I, we got all gussied up, and we look good. Anyway, and I got my nails done. Look, I even did them myself, look. And they didn't come out really bad. I thought they came out really good. Anyway, so I left the house yesterday morning. I was gone for about an hour and a half, 2 hours at the most. And there was like 1 or 2 like little flurries, snow flurries, hitting the windshield as I left. No biggie, right? Okay, so I go to Walmart and don't think anything about it. Well, my baby girl, my daughter, Emma, calls me and she FaceTimes me. And she's at work, and I'm thinking, well, that's odd, because normally she only does that if it's something, you know, really important, or and she suffers with panic attacks a lot, and sorry, and well, anyway, so normally when she does that, it's usually she has a panic attack. So that's what I was expecting. And she was like, Mama, is it snowing there? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm inside. I said, there was a few snowflakes, you know, as I was driving here, but nothing substantial. And she works at Checkers, and the Checkers is about a 5-minute drive to my house. And she says, Mama, it's coming down. And she works the drive-thru, so she flipped her camera around so I could see. I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it was coming down thick. And I was like, good gravy. So, so I'm like, well, okay. Well, I get off the phone with her and I continue to shop. I didn't think anything about it. And I get through and I stayed in Walmart, I guess 30 or 45 minutes. And I got the stuff that I needed and I come out. Oh, dear Jesus. It was thick as gravy out there. I kid you not. I was like, oh my gosh. Well, I get in the car and I was looking for a scarf to go because I was wearing a red sweater and I wanted a white scarf to go with it, and I couldn't find a white scarf, and so I went across the way to Cato's, and I wound up finding a bead. And well, anyway, and the bridge, oh my Lord, it's just one of these little small bridges, and it was already covering the bridge. And I was like, oh dear Jesus. Oh dear Jesus. And I don't really, I mean, I drive in snow. I don't care to. And well, anyway, so I get home and I'm like, no. And I'm thinking, okay, so they're gonna cancel the banquet, you know. And I texted, you know, the lady, and she's like, well, I hadn't heard anything as of yet. Well, it wound up clearing up, so we wound up going. Well, I had decided, back on track, let me get back on track. So I had decided, okay, I'm going to save my calories because I didn't know what they was serving. And I'm thinking it's going to be really, really fattening. So, yesterday morning, I had one of my Premier Protein shakes. And I was going to do that for lunch yesterday. And I didn't have any snacks. And, but when I got home, I mean, I was kind of hungry. So I decided, hey, baby. Hi. And here's hubby. And anyway, so I get home. And I decided, okay, so I'm going to have me a crab. Crab is a good choice because crab, and I eat a lot of crab throughout the week. And the reason that I say crab is a good choice is because it basically has no calorie, it has no fat, it has no carb, it has no sugar. I mean, it really is a good choice. And Sonny laughs at me because I'll have it like 4 or 5 times a week. And I'll text her and I'll say, guess what's for supper tonight? Or guess what I'm having for lunch? She usually knows what I'm having. Anyway. And so, and I had that yesterday for lunch with some broiled broccoli. And so, you know, I didn't have, you know, a heavy lunch. Are we having issues over here? Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, so, and the funny thing is Sonny's never had crab. And we're planning on making a trip to North Carolina sometime this summer, because, you know, we want to meet face to face. And I told her, I said, when I come, I said, you gonna have some crab. I said, I'm originally from Louisiana, all right? So not only am I Cajun, I said, but, I got that coon-ass in me. And I said, I'm bringing a little coon-ass with me. And I said, I'm going to turn her into a little bit of coon-ass. So she's going to have her some crab. And, all right, so anyway, so yesterday I had the crab for lunch with my broccoli. Well, so it did, it was like, as I was saying, crab really doesn't have a whole bunch of calories. It doesn't have a whole bunch of fat. It doesn't, it doesn't have any fat. It doesn't have any sugars or any carbs, depending on how you cook it, and I don't cook it with any, so it's basically eating air with flavor. Well, so I had that, and we get to the banquet last night, and hubby, he kind of laughed at me because as soon as we get there, I pull out my phone and I put my Lucid app on, because when they started serving food, I'm starting to calculate calories on what they're serving, because I'm panicking. I'm seriously panicking because I'm thinking, oh my God, tomorrow is my weigh-in, and I didn't want to sabotage my own weigh-in. Oh my God. So here they come with this broccoli and cheese soup, right? Well, not only is it this broccoli and cheese soup, but it's this creamy, cheesy, and oh my Lord. So hubby, Joey gets up and he goes and he asks, he said, who made the soup? And they sent him to this lady, and so he asked the lady, he said, how did you make the soup? He said, he explained, he said, my wife is on a diet and she's counting calories and what have you, and so they told her how they did it, and it's actually made with chicken broth. It's creamy, but it's made of chicken broth. And so when I looked it up on my app, it doesn't have a whole bunch of fat and calories in it. So, but I only had like a quarter of a cup of it. It had like big bowls, but I only had like about that much of it. And so I didn't have that much of it anyway. And then I had that, and then they had, it was like a beef stroganoff or something or other. Well, I'm not a pasta type of person. I don't really care for pastas. So I had the beef with the gravy and green beans and red taters. And y'all know I love me some red taters. Oh yeah, I love me some red taters. Well, anyway, had that. Well, then when we first got there, I eyeballed the dessert tray. I panicked when the ladies started coming around with the desserts. Okay, now you have to understand, the dessert, they had them in these little cups. And, hold on just a second. He's pulling in, and I'm holding on here. I'm wearing my seatbelt, but I just have it out of my way. Okay, anyhow, let me move this. Give me a second. Oh, I just hit myself in the head. Okay, anyway, so the desserts there was in little cups about, I guess, that big around, about that big around, and also about that deep. And so she starts coming around with the desserts. And I'm thinking, oh dear Jesus, self-control out the door. I'm really panicking. I am. I'm like, okay, dear Lord, please help me through this. help me through this. I don't know if I can do it. I just, I'm thinking, thank God I'm at a church function. I'm just going to get down on my hands and knees right now and just start praying and start speaking in tongues. 'Cause it was bad. It really was. Because it looked really good, okay? And I can't remember the kind of desserts they had, but it was like when she got to our table and she's like, she had strawberry shortcake. And the desserts was, I told you, they was in little cups, but it was like a layer of cake, then a layer of like a buttercream frosting, then another layer of cake, and then another layer of buttercream frosting. Well, I don't really like strawberry, so that didn't tempt me anyway. So then she was like, oh, and so she had 3 different kinds of desserts, okay? Well, the one, when she got to the last one, because she had the strawberry shortcake, she had this chocolate mousse something, I think. I can't remember. And then she got to the last one and she said, chocolate something. And she said, oh, and this is sugar-free. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. She said the magic word, sugar-free. Okay, y'all have to understand, okay? I'm not a chocolate person either, okay? I'm not a chocolate fanatic. I don't have to have chocolate, and I really don't really care for chocolate cake, okay? And, but anyway, so I took that, and I only ate about half of it. And like I said, I'm just not, into chocolate. I ate half of it, and it was okay, it was okay. And, well, anyway, so, and the whole way home, I'm thinking to myself, I sabotaged my diet. I sabotage. And I'm thinking, I didn't have any weight loss this week. And I've gained. And I am just, yeah. It was awful. It was awful. It was awful. I was panicking. And then I got up at, I guess it was about 4:30 this morning. My husband's dog actually woke me up. He was whining. He never does that. He was thirsty. And he was whining. And he got up and I ran to the bathroom and he went in there and got him some water. And then went and got into bed with my daughter. But anyway, yeah. So, but all in all, other than last night, I had a fairly good week. I don't think I cheated or anything this week. I didn't have any junk foods or anything like that. I can have nuts and stuff like that on my diet because, nuts has good fats. So, I could have a handful of nuts, and sometimes I have 2 handfuls instead of 1. And so, if you call that cheating, then so be it. Let me see. I didn't have anything special this week. If you want to count my crabs. Okay, so there you go. That was my special thing, was my crab. Yeah. I love my crabs though, I do. But the thing of it is, with my crabs, I love them. I'm serious. I could eat my weight in crabs. I really could. I could eat my weight in crabs. And, they're good for you. So, yeah. And I think I eat more crabs than I eat chicken or turkey or anything like that. So, let me see. I try to stay away. I did buy some of there's these little wafers. I found them at Aldi's, and it's like they kind of taste like the little Oreos without the cream, the cream filling, you know. And they're only 100 calories, and I think it's got like 1 gram of sugar, I think, something like that. So it's not bad. But I try not to buy stuff like that. And I found some these, I have them in this truck. I think they're in the car seat behind me. But I found these, I call them crisps. I don't know what you want to call them, but you know the Skinny Cow cheese, and they come in the I call them the cylinder, colander, whatever you want to call it. It's that round cardboard thing with the little lid on it, and you get the wedges of cheese, okay, and you can buy the light cheese, okay, so I can have that, but it's hard to find like crackers or anything that you can have. I mean, because usually the crackers, you can have like 2 crackers. It's like 160 calories. And the fat grams is off the charts. And the sugar grams is off the charts. I mean, it's ridiculous. Well, I found these. I wish I could reach the bag. Ha, 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 ha. I think I got it. I got it. Okay, so this is the second bag because there's another brand of these that I did find. Okay, so these, let me show you the nutrients, okay? Okay, so you can see, okay? These is, the serving size is about 14 crackers, okay? I don't eat 14 crackers in a serving. I only eat about half of that, okay? But it's 130 calories for a serving, all right? So for my serving, that's only half. So what? Half of 13 is what? What, 12? Oh my God, I can't even count. So it'd be, what, 65, it would be 65 calories, right, 65 and 65 would be 130, right, okay, and then, so that would be 2 grams of fat, and then a half a gram of sugar. Yeah, I think that's right. I got a headache, y'all. So I can't count. I'm having issues. I really am. I'm having issues. You know what it is? Blame it on my husband's driving. Yeah. The first video that I made, I'm serious. I got my feet on the dashboard, and I'm serious, and my knees was all the way to my chest. And I'm like, oh, hubby, that truck, you see that truck? And it's in the video. But I can't use that video because I had my Waze app on, and every 2 seconds it's like, turn here, turn there. And my Waze app had, the voice on it had stopped working for over a year. It stopped working, and now that I want to make a video, it started working again. That's just too funny. But anyway, all right, I found these not at Aldi's. I found these at Ingles. Okay, and then I seen these. Where was I at? Did I seen these? I saw these at Walmart just this morning in the produce department. Okay, so yeah, these are a good choice if you want to do the little cheese spreads. So, yeah, but you don't have to do all 14 crackers. You can do half of them. And that's what I did. And they come in different flavors. And they have, like, see, right there? And it's, I can't see the flavors because it's, like, really, really, one of them is sea salt. Let me see, roasted vegetables, cheddar cheese, multi-grain, and the last one is, it's called everything. Yeah, I don't know what everything is. I'm afraid. Okay, this one is the olive and sea salt. This one is actually really good. Okay, but when I got this one, but like I said, I got this one at Ingles. This was the only flavor that they had. So, yeah. But, you know, usually whenever you're looking for, you know, stuff that you can have, if you look at your labels, a lot of things you're gonna, Hubby had picked up these little, they're like the Keebler crackers, but it wasn't called Keebler. I can't even see the package, but it was the peanut butter crackers. And well, anyway, I was thinking, well, I can't have that because normally he'll have 3 and I'll have 3 because we stopped at a rest area, and but I wasn't hungry. I told y'all I've been having that headache all day, and but I wanted to see if I could have one in case I wanted one, but I didn't want one. And I could have had one if I wanted, because it was like, I think for the whole package, it was like 130 calories, and it was but the fat grams wasn't high, and neither was the sugars, because you have to, you know, you have to consider the peanut butter, and peanut butter has natural sugars in it. So, yeah. But anyway, all right. So, let me go ahead and cut this off because I know I've been talking for a long time. Anyway, yeah. And he's getting the hotel room right now. So, because we're going to spend a night here. And, yeah. And do what we got to do here. And we'll head home tomorrow. But anyway, let me go ahead and get off here. And I will see y'all on my next video. And y'all got this, ladies.